All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem HaKakodash, the Bahadas, unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and taught me this truth and a sincere peace, blessings, and salutations to you, Akim, across the four corners of the earth, pushing this knowledge, the truth, and the sincerity. It's the Brother Bars off in the GMS Arizona camp, Lord will, with another quick lesson to edify. All right, and to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which are the children of Israel according to the scriptures. All right. I was watching this video here by the Elder Kazak out of Mississippi. And, it's a important topic and a beautiful video, and a lot of great points were brought out in his brother's video. I recommend Akim watch it. You know, brothers that have battled through this, homelessness, brothers that are going through it. There's a lot of things that are said that are uplifting, encouraging, and that'll help you, uplift you, exhort you to continue to fight that good fight and continue in the faith. But he has said something in the video, and like I said, I got comfort out of the points that were brought out in the scriptures that were brought out in this video. And one of the opening scriptures that he brought out was this, and ultimately the title of this video will be The Lord Got Us, right? If we are the elect servants of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, then the Lord got us. And brothers might suffer a period of time of being changed to a lower state and suffering homelessness or struggling through financial woes. And that's part of the walk. But the difference is between us and those that are in the world, those that are not following after Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is the Lord isn't going to keep us there forever. And that's one of the main points that I got out of that brother's video, that the Lord isn't going to keep us in that lower state forever, and he got us, and this is something to keep in mind, as we go through those ebbs and flows, those ups and downs, those hills and valleys, in our walk in this truth, that the Lord got us. All right. At the end of the day, he got us, and he's not going to keep us in a low, downtrodden state forever. Psalms 37. I'll start at verse 23. It says, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not utterly be cast down." See, there's going to be moments where we're going to fall and we're going to stumble, where we're going to struggle. We might not have money, food, car. We got to go without certain comforts, even some necessities. But the Lord is not going to utterly cast us down. You see, we're not going to be in that state forever. It says, "For the Lord Yahweh upholdeth him with his hand." So he's not going to allow us to fall to a point where we can't get back up. All right. And, and these points are to comfort brothers that struggle through things. Verse 25, it says, "I have been young and now am old." All right. Remember, this is a Psalm of David. And, David is basically saying, I've seen a lot of my life from a young age all the way up until now. It says, "Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread." And see, that's a point that we can draw from. We can draw confidence. We can draw faith. Because David's seen a lot during his time on the earth. But one thing he never saw was that the righteous had been forsaken, or his seed begging bread, out there doing, down bad, homeless, on the streets begging. That's what he didn't see. Why? Because the Lord is going to uphold us with his hand. He's going to cover us. He's going to guide and direct our steps in a way that he's not going to allow us to fall in that manner. You know, the bums and you see on the streets, and those people you see on the street corners with the signs and all that, the elect man of the Lord is not going to be out there like that. All right, he's not going to be downtrodden to the point where he's holding up a sign on the street corner for 5-6 hours a day just so he can, get a couple of dollars together to feed himself. The men of the Lord can't be productive living in that manner. You're going to be focused, like the brother had brought out in this video, on survival more than he's going to be able to focus on doing the work and the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So that's what David didn't see. He didn't see the righteous forsaken or his seed begging bread. So the Lord got us. If we be the elect servants, if we're serving the Lord in righteousness and in sincerity to the best of our ability, then when we go through things, then we should understand that we don't have anything to worry about, that the Lord is going to find a way to deliver us from our situations. That is temporary. That's what the brother kept saying in that video. And like I said, I found that video very comforting. Because brothers have their own testimonies of things that they have gone through or they are going through, that they've experienced or are experiencing in this truth that relate. I remember being in a position where I was living in my sister's basement, with no job, and then eventually, let's get verse 26. It says, he is ever merciful and lendeth, and his seed is blessed. Verse 27, it says, depart from evil and do good, and dwell forevermore. It says, for the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai loveth judgment and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. All right, see, and that's the thing. As we move further and further, closer to the time of Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation, as we move closer and closer towards the full implementation of the MOTB, the Lord is going to manifest more and more miracles. He's going to manifest that whom are his, because of the things that he's going to be doing for his elect servants in that time. We go to the book of Isaiah. It clearly tells you that we're going to eat and we're going to drink. All right. People are going to see it because it's going to be a time of great famine. And food is going to be scarce, but for, somehow, some way, these men, the servants of the Lord, are going to be able to eat and going to be able to drink in that day. They're going to be covered by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They're going to dwell in safety. And people are going to see it, and then they're going to know that these must be the men of the Lord. That's why we're going to be as fine gold in that day. We're going to be as precious as gold, because the Lord is going to manifest who it is that he's dealing with as those times come upon the world. Isaiah 65:13, it says, therefore thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. See? Verse 14, behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. So that, because people are going to be suffering, that's for the wicked. All right. Before the servants, they're going to eat, drink. They're going to be well taken care of in a time where these things are going to be in scarcity. So find comfort in that, Akim, Aqua, those that believe in Yahweh Shem Shai, they take comfort in these things as we currently battle through whatever it is that the Lord sets before us, whether it's, homelessness, whether it's, struggles with finances. It could be, things that we fight through in the body, ailments and such. Let us, rejoice in the fact that when the whole world is suffering, that we're going to be well taken care of. That we're not going to have to, take any thought of what we're going to eat and what we're going to drink, because the Lord is going to provide that for us. He's going to show it, and we can find comfort in that, knowing that, having faith in that those things are going to manifest for us because we've served the Lord to the best of our abilities, gave the Lord everything that we got. We can find comfort going into these times, knowing that the power of all the heavens and the earth is on our side, and he got us. We're going to be in his hand covered, you see. And let me see what else I want to get. Let's get Job 4:7. It says, "Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off?" So, hey, this is a Job asking a question. When was the righteous cut off? And in the midst of Job, being plagued, losing substance, children, dealing with pestilences, ailments, just completely being changed to a lower state. In the midst of all of the suffering, he held his integrity and he kept his faith in Yahweh Shem Shai. And in the midst of all of that, he's still speaking well of the Lord. He's not blaming the things that he is going through, or using that as a catalyst to turn against Yahweh Shem Shai. No, he kept the faith. We need to have this, a like mentality in our walk in the truth. When the Lord puts us through certain things, and we got to battle through certain situations. We got to understand that the righteous are going to be taken care of. The Lord got us. Where were the righteous cut off? That's a question. They weren't. The Lord is always with them and always will be all the way unto the end. All right. Let's finish this out in Sirach 2, verse 10. It says, "Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction." So again, just a reminder, an exhortation for brothers to continue to hope in the mercy of the Lord. Understand that the Lord is going to deliver us from all our troubles, as long as we continue to serve him in righteousness and in sincerity. And that's exactly what's coming, and that's exactly what's coming to the elect servants of the Lord, So, hey, brothers, continue to fight that good fight. Until next time, say shalom.